Hello everyone, and welcome back to Norland and our World at War series on the channel. And in the last episode, we dealt with a defense in Rome, and we managed to take out quite a big amount of Rio's forces, just barely really getting away and surviving it. So Rome is a little bit knocked down now as well. This actually kind of means that even though we are losing power as well, that at this point there is no real superpower in the region anymore. In fact, maybe we could call Paris the strongest now. So if we can build up our army a little bit, maybe we actually could start to take a little bit of land here. But at least for the moment, we are still just kind of working on building up our city, which does not look very good at the moment. I actually want to go ahead and move this library up. There's just barely enough room right there. So we'll put that there so that Ratibor does not have to move all the way down from his house or whatever, all the way down to here every time. Once we finish building his house, of course. We already did that. So we have his house built, we have Zivka's, and we have our priests as well. Who is this? Oh, it's one of the booksellers, I think. Yes, Scriptonic. Okay, we'll check that out really quick. And otherwise, we actually got some new books. So we need to go ahead and place somebody on these. And we're going to put Ratibor here on recruits. We're going to put, let's see here. We'll put Zivka on the alchemy lab, I think. That seems good to me. And we'll put Vidomir here on the training ground. So there we go. And we'll check out what's going on. Oh, just too late. Okay, well, we were doing other things, so that's also why we didn't do the research yet, but now we've gotten that started, and let's see, we'll go ahead, we'll make a road this way, and we'll also make it go, we actually could just get rid of the way that we have this road right here. There is something going on. Is that a bandit? Yes. Hopefully he doesn't kill this guy. He might actually kill this guy. Well, that's unfortunate, but either way. We're going to go ahead and figure out all these roads and everything, because this isn't the most efficient route, I don't think. We'll go ahead and connect this brewery as well to the road, and we'll connect the rest of the mill. Alright, that seems a lot better. And now we just need to keep moving our way. We're getting there. We're making some pretty good progress down into this area near the herbs. But that is basically the main goal right now. We'll go ahead and place one more Lord House, if there is room. I guess there is room if we do it like this. Does not look great, but, you know, at this point, none of the city really looks particularly good, so it is what it is. Now, one thing I hadn't even realized, but because of this mountain right here, it seems that everybody wants to kind of go through our lands to get to other aspects of the region, which is kind of interesting. I don't know why they won't go through here, but it looks like these guys wandered all the way back home from here and went all the way around. I don't really understand why exactly. I feel like they could have probably gone through here. Maybe there's some reason that they can't. But either way, it seems like maybe we are kind of well placed to kind of distract the forces of everybody else around us, which means they'll take more time to do every little campaign, and that could actually be pretty good for us because they can get less done. So we'll see. But either way, we are starting to lose some of our knights now, and it looks like the other ones are dying as well, so let's actually take a look. Yeah, it doesn't look like their price is any cheaper. Well, actually, hold on. Maybe it is. Yes, because this guy is 262 at level 7, and this one is 268 at level 12, so maybe that's just because of the command skill difference? Maybe, but it looks like maybe they are a little bit cheaper when you rehire them, perhaps. Either way, we're not going to actually rehire them, I don't think. What we will do, we have really not many extra workplaces, but we are going to go ahead and hire one of our peasants. Okay, unfortunately, it looks like Ratibor got into a fight with our priest here. I'm not too happy about that. Hopefully they will deal with it, and now he's gonna fight Zivka. Okay, that's great. Now, I think it's actually better when he beats the priest, if I remember right, as far as for feelings. Yeah, it doesn't seem like this has helped. Yeah, opinion of Ratibor is absolutely terrible. There's not really a lot we can do about it at the moment. But hopefully that does not continue. Okay, now interestingly, Belgrade. Now I think Belgrade was these guys. Maybe these guys. I don't actually remember for sure. One of them is going to attack Rome though, and they have, it looks like, about almost 30 soldiers. So that's going to be a little too difficult, I think, to actually defend them this time. Yeah, I would like to, but I don't think we're going to be able to. So Rome might actually get taken this time, and that's fine. It's not Rio, so that's totally fine. We just don't want any one power to get too strong. If it's these guys, I don't think it could be. No, it couldn't. They don't have a border with Rome. So it's got to be one of these two. And otherwise, we are probably going to go ahead and see about maybe attacking one of these locations. I think we're going to go with the Rye first. We probably don't have enough, though, but we'll give it a shot. These guys are all injured. Is that everybody that can actually join this? It looks like it. Okay. So we'll just take... we don't even have our swords anymore. Something happened to them. 58%. Okay, it's not my favorite, but we're gonna just go ahead and do that anyways. Okay, so our brewery got completed, so we can actually start to produce beer, and we're going to go ahead and set this to about 100. We can probably take down the amount of flour because we are going to need some of the rye, and it is all stored at the mill right now, so we're going to take that down to maybe like 150, maybe like 100. They are producing it pretty quickly, but it's also going to be getting eaten pretty quickly as well, I believe. Do we still have it? Yes, we don't want rutabaga to actually be eaten at the market anymore. And it looks like we do have more ragged people that are going to be showing up within the next day or so. Okay, now here we are at Whitestone, and we're just going to go ahead and run on in. And just like that, we lost nobody, and we got 66 rye, which is going to help us tremendously in producing the flour and beer that we need in the short term. Unfortunately, it seems our priest is having a nervous breakdown right now. Not very good, but we'll have to just live with it. It looks like we got a female here, but unfortunately she is Kaden, so we're not going to be able to hire her and make her into a somebody who could make a child with Dwar or Vidomir, unfortunately. Okay, now here we are at the trader, and we do have some prisoners. We still really can't make any use of them. Eventually we will. I assure you, I am going to make use of them at some point in the series, but it's not in the cards right now. We are going to buy some of these medical cells, I think. Actually, we should probably check before we do that and make sure that they're not going to be wasted on anybody who is about to run out on their contract. Otherwise, we could maybe start to develop our palisades. Just, you know, we're not going to be able to make any use of them yet, but it could be good. Oh, the Chancellery. That will be good. Ratibor already has the management level to make use of this, and it will free him up to basically just do nothing except for maybe hunting and maybe even a little bit of diplomacy, so that could be pretty good. Now we're going to check our army, and we want to see, so this guy has 2 days, this also has 2 days, let's say 2 days here. It's kind of weird that it doesn't actually show you the contract days left on your actual warriors, only on the commanders. That's a little strange to me. Maybe no. Okay, I thought maybe it showed them twice, but it doesn't seem to. So I don't know when this guy is actually going to lose his contract. It's probably about the same time, so I think we're actually going to wait on medical cells. If they die, that's not really my problem. That's kind of their problem. It only kind of sucks that we are going to lose the weapons that they have, but either way. For the moment, I think we are okay on the medical cells. Make sure that there was nothing else, I suppose. Yes, I think that's good for the moment. It seems that we are having substantial issues now because it looks like Zivka wants to murder our priest, and that would not be good. I don't really know what we can do here, except hopefully just try to have them maybe flesh wolf hunt, maybe? No, that's not even possible. Who can he flesh wolf hunt with? Nobody. Okay. But he could spend time with Zivka. Maybe that'll help. Probably won't. but it is worth a shot. Otherwise, Vidomir, Dwar both have low loyalty right now. Radibor is also quite sad because he has been shamed and insulted. This is always the issue. I swear in every single game, this is all that ever happens, is the king just gets insulted 24/7 and he's always depressed about it, but not much we can do about that right now. And on another note, it looks like there's more bandits attacking. I'm actually not sure why our night patrols aren't... Oh, there they are. Okay, so they are actually taking care of it. Radibor is now falling into madness, which is unfortunate, but... Ragged ones are also getting ready to attack us now, so yeah, this is not good. Let's go ahead. Dwar. How are we gonna even do this? We need 1, 2... Okay, let's actually see where they're attacking from. One here. Alright, there's 2 squads over there. Is there another one over here? Nope. Okay, so they're attacking in 2 squads this time. Or, well, 2 directions, I should say. So, I guess what we'll do is have Dwar with, I guess, 3, maybe 4, like this. And then... Oh, we don't even have enough weapons. Oh, no. Where's our weapons at? Hopefully people are carrying them. So we'll have him go right here. And we'll have to start another squad. And it'll be Vidomir. And he can go with all these guys. Okay, they do have weapons. Okay, that's good. Yes. Okay. Well, that is not the amount of forces that I would like to see. But hopefully... if we just go attack these guys right away, they'll take care of that pretty quickly. We'll go ahead and place... he's going crazy, so... Oh, no. Yeah, he's in total madness. Which means we have none of our buildings are being managed right now. Oh, no. That's really, really bad. Well, the best that we can do, I suppose, is switch everything over to... Well, we can have Vidomir do some things, and we can have Dwar do some things, I suppose. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take care of that really quick. Okay, so I did take care of all that. Dwar and Vidomir are just going to have to take care of the instructions for the moment. And we're sending Dwar over here to take care of at least this squad. Hopefully they can kill these off rather quickly. They shouldn't have too many issues, I would think. And how's this one going? Did they already take them out? They did. Okay, we'll have them attempt to come and join, but I think they'll already probably be dead during that time. We'll see. They pretty much have this covered, but it looks like we might have lost one. Yes, we actually straight up lost one to a ragged. So that's kind of upsetting, but otherwise, this is pretty much over. Alright, disband. Disband. I doubt they're gonna get anything out of this either. We'll recover our weapons, hopefully, but otherwise, just kind of an annoyance. You know, I preferred when the bandits just attacked you, because at least they had some stuff. But otherwise, the Ragged One inclusion just seems to be a complete annoyance. And it also looks like... Who's this attacking? Maybe they're just traveling. I know that there are marauders that just travel the map now. I don't think we're going to be able to help out Rome, like I was saying, so that's a thing as well. Alright, now there are some forest bandits in our lands. I wish we could take care of this, but I don't think we're going to be able to. We'll just check what our chances of defeating them are with all of our soldiers in it. 60%, okay. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do that right now. Okay, so it looks like Lisbon has actually taken over London now. So London has no soldiers. Lisbon is doing okay. I have no idea how Rio will actually be doing now. Probably not too great. Just a guess, but they're probably not doing so well. And Rome, on the other hand, probably can't even be taken over by... Yeah, oh, Belgrade, right. So Belgrade is these ones. Okay, so they are probably still going to end up being taken by Belgrade, but we'll just have to see how that goes. And Paris is rebounding, so that's not good because we have obviously poked the hornet's nest once again, so they are probably going to end up attacking us. and we don't really have a lot to actually deal with it. So I'm wondering if there's some way we could actually... I mean, we'll just have to wait until somebody decides to try to vassalize us, and then hopefully we can just join them that way. But it looks like Rome is about to actually get conquered right about now. And it does appear that that's what happened. So, Belgrade, they're pretty strong. They are actually quite strong. So that's not good. But we have a lot of very powerful people next to us. Hopefully they will just try to conquer us instead of just burning our city to the ground. We'll have to see how that plays out. We have tons of rye right now, so it would be good to get more of this being produced. We don't have too much iron, but we do have some. It may be worth it to upgrade our current mill, but I think we're just going to go ahead and build one for now. And we'll see if that helps us. And we can go ahead and start moving these lumber mills down a little bit more again as well. Okay, now we do have the alchemy lab finished, and actually we haven't been using our herbalist, and we probably should place it because these bushes are actually timed. I just haven't really we don't have the workspaces really for it at the moment. We have -4, so we do have some idle people at the moment. I think what we're going to do, we're just going to go ahead and, there's actually no workers on this rutabaga field, we're just going to go ahead and dismantle that. That doesn't actually help us though, so we need to find some other workers somehow. So we have 4 available jobs right now. We need to make some room somehow. I don't think we can though, without getting rid of lumber mills. So at the moment, it seems to be this rye field right now is actually not being used anyways, because we don't have an instruction on it. We have plenty of rye, so we're just going to go ahead and snooze that for the moment. And that will keep us at apparently -3. So at the moment, that is probably the best we can do. We just need to hope for a little bit of migration at the moment. Okay, now unfortunately Belgrade has decided to suddenly attack us, but they are trying to conquer us, so I don't know. I don't think there is any option for us to surrender. No. Which is kind of annoying, so I don't know how this is going to play out exactly. We'll have to pay them tributes, which is going to definitely get us close to bankruptcy, but otherwise I don't think it'll be the worst thing. We'll be in a pretty strong kingdom here. And we'll probably also have a higher market saturation, I believe. Possibly. And then we can just focus on just kind of surviving for the time being. So I don't think it's the worst thing, but I don't know how much of our city they're actually going to burn. Hopefully not too much. I would really like to be able to surrender. I don't understand why we can't do that. Yeah, I mean, that seems a little silly to me. No, yeah, it doesn't seem like we can, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. Let's see. We've pretty much lost all of our soldiers as well at this point. We do have a couple. That guy that we hired from our peasants seems to have died, which is super unfortunate. But, you know, that's just how it goes right now. And now we're gonna go ahead and put Zivka here on the Chancellery, and we'll just kind of diversify the rest of our knowledge a little bit. Now, weirdly, it seems Ratibor's mood has very much improved, but he's still going through this madness. I don't know how much longer that's going to last. If that would break, that would be very good for us. Same with Dewar and Vidomir. Their mood has rebounded, but they are also quite disloyal at this point, which is a little bit worrisome. Yeah, we can't really do anything, so just have to deal with all of this at the moment. So here we are back at the trader, and we're going to go ahead, we're going to sell all of our daggers, of course, and we're also going to sell most of our bows. We're going to keep a few, but we do want to get rid of most of them because we haven't been using them, and we only really need enough in case we run out of other weapons for the moment. We're also going to get rid of our recruits and our alchemy book. We are learning them, but that's just, we're learning them on multiple characters. We're going to keep our prisoners, and actually, it looks like we will be getting too much back from the trader for them to actually afford. So we're gonna buy the rings, and we're gonna buy at least 1 medical salve. I think 1 is probably fine. Let's check here though. Pop field efficiency actually looks pretty good as well. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and take that. And now we're basically getting no extra money back. But I do want to actually buy maybe a couple of prisoners here. And we do want to go for ones that are hopefully not criminal, because we could eventually add them to the army potentially. But we do want them to be relatively younger, so we'll go ahead and buy one of these guys. And maybe this one as well. And that looks pretty good to me. Now what we want to do as well, we want to go ahead and place a prison ward, probably closer to the day patrol here, so that when they're working they don't try to escape. And at the same time, we'll go ahead and place a training ground. We're going to place it closer to the barracks, and we'll go ahead and snooze it for now because we don't actually really need it that desperately. We'll go ahead and tick build first on the prison ward, and at some point we're going to want to place the temple, but I'm going to try to hold off until we get this area cleared out a little more. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and we'll put Radibor is actually going crazy right now, so it's not a good idea to put him on anything. We could actually just move Zivka over to it and put somebody else on the Chancellery because it's not super important at the moment anyways, since Radibor can't actually deal with the Chancellery at the moment. So we'll put Zivka on Hopfield Efficiency, and we'll put Vidomir on the Chancellery. And we'll also go ahead, let's see, what could Radibor, we'll just stick him on to Herbalist, I suppose. Okay, and now Domina from Belgrade is almost here, so we need to actually kind of decide what we're going to do for our defense. What we could do, we could actually just send Vidomir and Dwar away, maybe over to this bandit camp, just to keep them out of the village, and then they wouldn't die. But what I think what we're going to do is actually we're going to mount a defense, because honestly, we could always just have, I think it's Dwar, yeah, Dwar would be the leader, and he could always just surrender. We could have him stay in the back and then see how much damage we could do to them with our warriors that are, I mean, they're going to leave anyways due to their contracts. They're kind of expendable. And then we could just have Dwar surrender and stay alive in that way. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to actually mount a little bit of a defense here, and we'll just go ahead and I am kind of ordering them by strength. I don't think it makes a difference, but we're going to do it anyways. And we'll just create that squad. And we'll go ahead and wait for them to actually show up here. And we'll go ahead, I think they're going to end up I think they'll go for hopefully the hall here and not the library, like those bandits do. But we'll just go ahead and see what they decide to do. Why is only one squad coming for us? That's a little strange. Are these... So that's Domina's squad too, hold on. This one is just... Apparently, maybe a mercenary is actually controlling this one. I don't know why Domina decided to go home. Did she think that that one squad can handle us? I don't think it can. Maybe it's because of the mood? I'm a little confused about that. But I guess, actually, this should be good. We'll be able to defend against this, I'm pretty sure. I mean, they have 4 spearmen and 3 bowmen. The bowmen are not going to do... Well, actually, it looks like they might have daggers, so they'll probably just go for daggers, I guess. Either way, I think this should be pretty good for us. We'll hit stay in the back, and we'll just attack. And we'll go ahead and hit stay in the back now. Or uncheck stay in the back. And this should be a pretty easy battle now, and we'll get maybe some armors and some spears out of this. Let's see how Dwar and Vidomir actually do. Nobody's died yet. Oh, we lost one. Okay, they may end up still beating us. Let's see. Okay, now they're dropping. Okay, there we go. There we go, yes. One of them is now fleeing. He might become a prisoner of ours. Come on. You can do it, Dwar. Mount this defense, please. 2 more left. 1 more. Oh, he got decapitated. I think that must have been Vidomir, must have decapitated him. Alright, we did it. We did it. Okay, disband. And it looks like we will get some armors out of this, and maybe some bows and some knives as well. Alright, so I think that's where we're going to call it for this episode. So we managed to defend. Oh, and we get this little message. You have proven your courage, and I acknowledge it. Well, I grant you your freedom. You have earned it. But what now will you do with your enemies? You emerged victorious and became independent. Markward is no longer your suzerain. Well, he never was, so that's kind of an interesting message there. Yeah, I don't know why they decided to just leave. That's kind of strange. If they had actually all attacked us at once, we definitely would have lost. But now it looks like Belgrade only has 31 soldiers, and Rome is quite weak, so actually this kingdom isn't that big of an issue anymore. Lisbon and London still are, though. They will probably capture us at some point. But we will still be able to raid Paris and things like that. So either way, that's going to be it for this episode. And as always, I thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.